Hey everyone, it's Ross from the Otherworld Original Dungeons and Dragons Clubhouse. I wanted to start this video here with just off-the-cuff explanation of where we've gone so far with the campaign, what's been going on. So basically, we created a club where people would play original Dungeons and Dragons as best we can by the text. It says that original Dungeons and Dragons are rules for a medieval fantasy wargame. So that wargame we chose, of course, is Chainmail, and then the strategy game that explains how roads can be built and armies can be fed and how long it takes them to cross long distances and things like that. We use Tony Bath's Ancient Wargaming. So the Clubhouse has 3 layers of rules. It has the strategy game, which is Tony Bath. It has the war game, which is Chainmail. And then it has the adventure game, which is original Dungeons and Dragons using the 3 little brown books plus Greyhawk, using the alternate combat system. So the first thing that we did when we started gameplay, and we just launched right into gameplay, is I did what the original Dungeons and Dragons Book 3 says, and I took the Wilderness Survival Map. And then I used a rule from original Dungeons and Dragons, which sort of implies, and I think is interconnected with what a character will eventually do. And that is on page 15 of Book 3, and this is called the Castles Rule. It says, as stated, the pawns indicate castles. It's talking about the Outdoor Survival Map by Avalon Hill. The inhabitants of these strongholds are determined at random. Occupants of these castles will venture forth if adventurers pass by. And it gives a D6 list of what could be in the castle, and these are, in fact, the ranks of an adventurer. They're levels of characters. So you can see that these systems all interlock. They're not just for the character, right? And so you have a lord, which is a high-level fighting man, or a necromancer is a high-level magic user. And Patriarch versus Evil High Priest are the names of lawful versus chaotic clerics. So, what we did is we had 2 layers of the game, and participants would roll a d6, and they would determine which of these type of barons they were, and they would go through the next 2 pages and create a barony on the spot. And it's assumed that this is a fully fleshed out barony. All the components of a castle that are shown in the example castle, all of the example specialists, etc. So then what do? Well, it says you have a chance, if you're, for example, a fighting man, 25% chance of having a magic user of level 5 to 8 as well. And also you roll for your retainers. So if you're, let's say, a lord, then you roll a d4, and if you get a 3, you have myrmidons, you roll a d10 myrmidons, and those are your retainers. So for retainers, a possibility for a cleric or magic user. And then it has a rule here that says that essentially what is the army that this barony would have. And it says here, here it is, basically 100 and D150 plus 30 men, and that one half would be crossbow lightfoot and the other half heavy foot. And so everyone starts with that army. They all have retainers, and essentially we created a war game in this way. And so this is the starting point that everyone's beginning at. And you can see these are all the different baronies on the map with the barons. And then this is all the engine of all this chaos is Discord. There it is. So Discord. So Here you can see a new system that these living campaign people have come up with. Particular credit to DM Serious and at least B-Dubs, and I apologize if I'm not giving credit to the person that first came up with it, but this is Goss and Scene. In this particular case, this is a system called Scene. In Scene, the only way that an action can take place is if someone makes a report. This report is like propaganda. This is from the point of view of what that person would like heard, spoken of in the bards and the taverns. And so right off the bat, these barons some of them have had monster lairs appear in their lands. It's how the map appears. So we'll start the game with that. Of course, baronies will not produce monsters after that, is what the rules say. So some barons are like, help me, I need help. I need heroes to come and clear these monster lairs. And others are asking for magic users and different things. And already there's this living map of all these barons with all these troubles and quests and intrigues. And now the next step is for those barons to start to cross and to begin to negotiate with one another and make deals and alliances and seek one another out and explore the nearby lands. So as part of that, we started here at the bottom of the map, and we schedule our adventures. We docket them to make sure that we can play adventure sessions as well, or a war game session, or whatever arises from this. So for next month, for example, one of the barons has a dungeon beneath it or nearby his barony, and so adventurers are invited to come and delve in this dungeon. And another baron is inviting people to a tournament, to a tourney. And one of the barons has a monster lair nearby, here at the top of the map, and has called to adventurers to come and clear it. So some higher level adventurers from previous years of playing original Dungeons and Dragons, they are going to march up there and hopefully be victorious against these monsters. And this is how the campaign proceeds, this kind of engine, this cycle of chaos of social interaction and negotiation producing the session play. Well, what you're about to see is a session of original Dungeons and Dragons, and it takes place in this living world of participants and moving elements on the map in one of the baronies. And this is our first adventure session of using original Dungeons and Dragons with 3 Little Brown Books and Chainmail, and Greyhawk. So anyways, I hope you enjoy, and let us know in the comments if we get stuff wrong. If you have anything to add, if you want to ask questions or share information, we're all learning. So God bless. Well, welcome everyone. You are in a place in the mythical earth called the Ostermark. It is evening in the Ostermark. This is on the far, far edge of the Holy Empire. It is Marta, the 24th of Lightstide on Tuesday. You have made your plans already in Tharnberg. You have heard of an entrance into the mythical underworld. You already know where it is. Leading into the wilderness, there's about a 3-mile trek on an old trail. Everyone here knows this entrance because there is an ancient group of knights which have guarded this entrance for eons, and no one knows why, nor will they speak of it. It has been sunny and cool in your travels, but storm clouds grow overhead, and you think it will rain in the coming days. With that, you are in the mead hall. This place has no name. It has straw for floor and 2 floors. There are workers here. Despite the Holy Church being here in Tharnberg, there are winches. There are workers here that move through the area called slobs. and they enjoy taking advantage of the local winches. You see a lot of that going on. You think that there are people here you could probably hire to carry things, porters. There is no one like you outfitted in arms and armor, and no one will hardly speak to you. And with that, I'll hand it over to Colin. It is the night before you plan to set out. Is there anything that you want to do, Colin?
Yes, I think we will look to hire a few porters to both carry things and keep track of the mule. So an ostler function as well.
Okay. You want to hire, you said 4 of them?
No, let's do 3.
Okay. Do you just use Bull's mule? Bull the Fool's mule?
I think we're good with that.
Is that okay,
Works
Bull?
for me. Yep.
Have the encumbrance in those, but I think they could carry a lot.
All right. I don't think you can afford anything else, my friends. I don't think you can afford rumors. There's hardly anyone here you could get them from anyway.
How much does a rumor cost?
I think if off the top of my head, I think it says 10 gold pieces if you're paying the barkeep, or 50 gold pieces minimum if I remember.
Okay. I'll pay the barkeep 10
Oh.
gold pieces. I got a little extra.
All right.
Let's get a little news.
Did you say 1 gold piece a day for the torchbearers and such?
What's that?
Did you say 1 gold piece a day for the torchbearers and porters?
Yeah, that'll work. Let's see. So, Karak, if you give 10 gold pieces to the people that the family that runs this mead hall, they will become your friends. That is like, I believe that's like an entire year's worth of tax money. So, they're now you are now like a patron to them, and on that basis, they will tell you everything they know, and they'll tell you that there's these families here in Tharnberg. Now, they are mixed with the Slav people here on the edge of the empire. This is the far edge of the empire, but these are loyal Imperials, and they worship the one true God. But the order of knights that guard the entrance into this underworld, although they have an agreement with the Baron of Tharnberg, they are of the old empire, and they have been there from time immemorial. They're called the Order Draconi, and they have a family holding here, and they've passed this down over the generations, and they guard the entrance and exit to the top level of this sunken ruin. No one knows what is in Tonisborg, except they hold a myth and song of 3 magic crowns that if someone were to obtain, they could conquer all of Ostermark.
Interesting. How interesting. Well, thank them, and I guess go back to drinking mead with my pals.
The mead is sorry. You think it's half water and that tainted. Anything else?
I think we are good and ready to rest and start out in the morning.
Okay.
Torchbearers, perhaps? I will chip in a few gold coins.
Sorry?
For torchbearers?
Oh, we have them. Yeah, we're good.
Oh, porters, you got porters?
Yeah, they can function as torchbearers until we have something to drag around. Is what I figured.
Certainly.
You set out the next morning. It is sunny and cool, Marta the 25th. You easily find the forest trail. It enters the woods. And with your armor and your little wagon and your mule and your porters, it takes several hours to travel. Colin, would you do us the honor of rolling a d6?
Uh-oh. 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 Uh-oh.
Roll another d6, please. I was not expecting that. Oh no, it shut down on me. Why? Okay. 242. Did not work. Oh, okay. Let's see. Oh, and then the last thing is this. Albrecht. As your party travels along this trail, you smell off to the right a wafting, smoky, dense cloud of like sulfurous, stinking, toxic gas. And it's wafting onto the trail, and you hear growling about 80 yards away. Something very large. You can hear the underbrush being dragged by a large body.
All right, let's throw down some rations and go into the other side of the woods to hide and see if we can get a glance at this thing.
Okay, that works. You're able to clear the distance of 90 yards in a hurry. But not with a wagon.
Well, it's empty, so we'll just let that hang out.
Okay.
I will reimburse if that comes to ill.
You see a almost swarm of massive, large beasts. These you have heard in legend, in particular of your people. You have only heard of beasts like this in the story of St. George. It looks like a massive reptile with its belly dragging the ground. And as they approach the wagon, they begin devouring the food and slowly climbing over each other. And yeah. Do you wait?
I believe we do.
Okay.
About how many do we see?
There are 6 of them.
Oh, yeah.
They are probably 15, 20 feet long. And they tear up the cart. The 2 of them fight with each other for what food is found, and then they move on. But you see them go back the way they came.
We'll let them do their thing.
Okay.
Is the cart functional, or is it ruined?
It's ruined.
Okay, we'll continue with the mule.
Okay. All right. You can.
In Otherworld don't last very long.
You continue on the trail, and you come to what is obviously an old stone structure from long ago. These are from the times of the old empire. A long time ago, these may have spired up above you, but now it's only on a single level. Those things on the ground are overgrown and covered in vine and thorn. And you do see a grand entrance, and in one direction it descends.
Well, I think that's kind of our only option. Let's go ahead, get our lights ready as we go down, or as we approach going down.
Who has a light?
So I know I have torches.
I've got, how many torches do I have?
I have 6 to pass to a porter.
So we can. Let's have 2 torches running, I think, just in case.
Okay.
And those the porters can hold for now.
You said you descend the stairs. These stairs are large, stone. They go down beyond your sight into the darkness. It's probably 15 foot tall at the mouth. You think that this probably was designed to be further into some sort of stone complex, but now it's exposed to the elements, and it's probably 20 feet wide at this point.
I mean, unless we want to look around, but I don't think we'll find anything. So I think we're ready to go down.
Okay. Okay. As you begin to descend down, you see lights ahead. The descent down these stone stairs continues for about 30 feet. It is 20 feet wide in a hallway that leads to double doors. This hallway extends for 50 feet. The ceiling is 15 feet high. It is stone all around you. It is the well-made stone of the old empire, and it has not crumbled or given way.
Which side is the hallway and doors on?
The hallway is, you start in the east, and the hallway goes to the west for 50 feet. 20 feet wide, 15 feet tall. The stairs go down 30 feet, so about a third of this hallway. And then 40 feet down the hallway on the right, which is on the north side, is an open passageway into a small room. It is unlit. There are a pair of double doors here at the end of the hallway with sconces. They are lit. The doors are partially open. You see many more lights, and you hear the rumbling of men ahead talking to one another.
That's behind the doors, so we hear that.
Yeah, and the doors are already open. You can even see it cracked open. You can see these. Right. There's more than a dozen men, maybe 24 behind it, and they're just standing there.
Okay, let's approach, but I want to glance around that northern passageway first, unless we're noticed.
Okay. This passageway, like I said, is 40 feet down this 50-foot hallway on the north side. It is a circular room that is 10 feet wide in diameter. There's nothing in it. On the other side is an opening. It leads into another hallway at a T intersection. That hallway goes southwest to northeast. It is 10 feet wide. But you don't know what is down either end of it. You can't see unless you continue.
Do you guys want to talk to these people who are, I'm guessing they're the guards first, or do we want to just...
Are they the Draconite knights who guard this place?
That's what I'm guessing. Yeah. But what do you think? Do you guys want to do that, or do you want to just go down this empty way?
Would it be polite to announce our
It would be
presence?
polite, but they are guarding it too, and we don't know whether they want us
I
to.
think maybe they would not let us pass.
Exactly.
Perhaps we go around.
Okay. Let's we have a 10-foot pole, so since I think we have two actually, because I have one and I think somebody else does. So I think we're gonna break those
got
out. Yeah. And start down that northern passageway into the round room.
Yeah, as a dwarf, I'm also pretty good at noticing traps, I believe.
Yes. So we'll have John lead the way, or be one of the front rank.
Okay.
Hopefully before they're sprung.
The people can, frankly, clearly hear you, and a mule and a bunch of untrained porters, they don't do anything. You enter a circular passage that's 10 feet in diameter. On the northwest side of this 10-foot diameter circular room is a entrance into a hallway. The hallway is 10 feet wide. It goes from southwest to northeast. It goes southwest for 10 feet and then goes to a door, which is closed. To the northeast, it continues for 30 feet and then comes into a four-way intersection. From where you are, you can see that the north side of that four-way intersection terminates in a wall after 10 feet. If you ever, if any of y'all ever need me to scribble, there's nothing wrong with that, because I'm not very good at giving descriptions. So
Yeah, a little scribble might help.
sure.
It might be hard for me to do the calling while the map is somewhere else, essentially. Yeah.
Circular room.
Yeah.
Hallway goes southeast or southwest to northeast. There is a four-way intersection. Terminates it after 10 feet on the north. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yes.
From the door on the southwest to where it terminates to the northeast is 50 feet.
It seems like the door to the southwest might go right back to that room. I mean, to the other where the people are. So I figured we can go north.
All right. Going north, do you want to go east or west at that intersection? Of course, when I say east and west, as always, this is a relative term. It doesn't actually mean anything. It's just relative to the paper. Yeah.
Let's check east first.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to actually put a little token here to show you where you are, too. So, you said you go east. This passage goes east from that four-way intersection for 20 feet. And then suddenly, on the south wall, there are stairwells leading down further deeper into the dungeon. Another convention we have, because we don't play that often, is if you map this and you know a way down and you can describe it, I may roll for an encounter. But like if we're on the 10th level, you can describe your mapping down and we can resolve the encounter so that we can actually get down there. After that stairwell, the hallway continues to the northeast for 60 feet. And then comes to a spiraling stairwell as well. This one goes... I should tell you which way they go, huh? The first one goes down. The second one also goes down. You can see a mural of the Holy Emperor. What is his name? Why can't I think of his name? The first Holy Emperor, Holy Roman Emperor. What's his name? John.
Constantine?
No, not that one. That was the old empire. The new one is John. What's the Holy Roman Emperor's name? The first one for the Carolingians. I can't think of his name. It's killing me. Anybody? Anyways.
Charles?
Yeah. Huh?
Charles.
Hello, Magnus. Charlemagne.
Charlemagne. Thank you, sir.
Charlie.
Yes.
Yeah, Papa Charlie.
There's this faded mural up above the stairwell at the far end of the hall as these stairs go down, and it's faded. And then actually, I think I need to do something here. Listen, traps, fires. Jahan, you can roll a d6.
All right.
I can't find it.
I rolled a 6.
Okay. Let's see. Dwarves.
Yes. Dwarves, notes, slanting passages, traps, shifting walls, and new constructions.
That mural is obviously covering over a construction.
Okay. Yeah, I'll warn my group and say we might not want to get too close.
Okay. How do you feel about going down the first set of stairs, guys, and see what's there? Otherwise, we
I
can
don't know.
backtrack and cover the rest of this level.
Yeah, I think we could just... I don't think we need to go down the stairs right now. I think it's interesting to know, but I think we should check out more of the first floor first, maybe? I don't know.
Sounds
I
good.
agree.
Yeah. Then we will return to the four-way intersection to the west.
Okay.
And we'll glance up the north a little bit to just make sure there's nothing up there. You said it terminated, but just want to make sure.
Yeah. Did it terminate in a door or a wall?
Terminates in a wall, and I'll scribble this as well. Colin, please roll a d6. I rolled the wrong dice. I'll fix that now. Okay. Suddenly, you make it back to that four-way intersection, and you hear squealing coming from that circular room, and there's a mass of furry bodies that like tumble over, and one of them launches across there and attaches itself to one of you all. Okay. They are able to act first. You are surprised. Everyone, roll a d4 to see if you drop your weapon.
Oh.
Ooh, işte.
You drop the items you're carrying in your hands on a 1. It looks like everybody's good. Yeah. All right. I don't know what that's doing. Let me
Yeah.
It seems to be rolling the same thing every time. That's it.
whatever. I'm just gonna, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Astronomical.
2, 3, 4, 5. 18, 16. All right. Chunky dudes. Let's go. Monsters attacking. 20 side door to hit monsters, to hit men. Let's see. Jahan, Karuk has AC 2.
Correct.
A 18, I believe, will hit AC 2 at level 1.
Yes.
You take 2 points of damage. I also need to see effects. No. They have this. 1 in 20 chance of disease. Somebody can correct me on that if you want. Anyways, you were safe on that. Okay. And then the next one was 16 to hit Istvan, who has armor class 2. Istvan has armor class 2. A 16 will miss. Will not make it through. Let's see. And then we've got a 16 to hit Albrecht for armor class 4. And I believe that will hit by 1.
Albert? Oh. Oh, no.
Albrecht. Is Albrecht Colin? Is that your character? Yeah.
Yes, that's me.
You take 4 points of damage.
I'm dead.
He's down.
Oh.
You can roll up a new character unless you already have one.
I think I do, actually.
All right, and then let's see here. 11, I believe, will miss everyone, and then a 17 will hit armor class 4. It will hit Bool
Oh yeah.
for 4 points of damage.
Not dead.
Nice. All right.
Yet.
These are powerful rodents.
Hmm.
Let me,
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Now, top of the round, and this includes if you have any new characters that are coming in to join the Underworld maze. if you have a spellcaster. Let's see. Is anyone casting a spell? No. Okay.
I'm not making it a spellcaster.
All right. Colin, if you could roll a d6, please.
Is that rolling? Because it's, or is that yours?
That's mine. Oof, they're able to act first. This is bad. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Good start. Good start. Here we go.
I think that misses everybody. 13 hits armor class 6, so they miss. All right, and now it's...
I'll get you a mic, guys. Request here. I think he's going to be 3.
All right, you can join the fight right away. You have a new character coming in. All right, and then what do you all do? What's the plan, Colin?
Yeah, I mean, let's attack. We'll fight him off.
Everybody can roll.
Yep.
Oh,
Your target is armor class 7.
Oh.
That requires a 12 at level 1.
Okay, so then I hit.
Believe I hit 16. Alright. I'm not adding my bonus, but 16 would hit.
And I think one more person.
I missed. With a 3.
Oh,
Istvan missed.
Yeah,
So
so I'll hit the one in front of me for 6 points of damage.
You slay it. Okay.
And 4 for me.
And you slay that one.
Alright.
All right, nearly half their numbers are slain. I'm going to do a simplified morale resolution here, and they fail. And they scurry away into the walls. Unless you try to pursue them.
no. They can do that.
Yeah.
So long, Albrecht. You made it through one hall.
Yeah, Karnup the dwarf will be moving into the second rank.
Yeah. No, my new guy is a fighter, and he can be front rank because he has 6 hit points. He rolled pretty good. Are we doing 1d8 for fighters rather than 1d6 for everybody?
Yeah, we're using Greyhawk, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, see, I didn't have that book yet.
Forgot to do that.
6.
So I'll take the 5. I'll be dead soon anyway.
Actually, let me just...
Can I re-roll mine?
Yeah. If you didn't know that, yeah.
All right, here we go. Just watch. It's gonna be a 1.
Yeah. Oh, that's better.
Yeah, that'll do. I'm okay with that. Better than 2. And thank you for letting me do that.
I want to know... At level 1... Let's see here. Nope. Okay. Let's see. And then there's something else I gotta check. Oh, yeah. Man. Oh, here it is. Okay. So I got a 1. So let's say I roll 1 on a 3. Some sort of treasure. Roll 1 and remove that. Okay. So These rats, they are fat, and they have in their maw other beings. You don't think they're human. You think that there are other things down here that feed on each other and tear each other apart and borrow from each other, if you will. And in their maws, you find the following things. There is an entire dead body in one of its maws.
Okay.
Yeah, these things are these are like the size of like dogs, like big fat dogs, furry fat dogs. ROULS's. And then I need one more here. Ooh, nice. Okay. And also this. This dead person has on them a bag with 500 silver pennies in it. And $41. He has on him an amulet. Although its sides are dented and stained and pieces of it have chipped off, it has gems set within the amulet. You think that it's worth 5,000 gold pieces.
Ooh.
Okay.
Not bad.
I suggest one of us carry the amulet, and we hand the bag of silver to an Austin. Well, put it on the mule first, actually.
Yeah.
Okay. So at this four-way intersection, you've just come from the east. You entered from the south. It terminates in a wall to the north. To the west, it continues for 30 feet into another four-way intersection. That four-way intersection terminates in a door to the south. After 10 feet, it has a hallway to the north and a diagonal passage that goes to the northwest.
And when we glance up to the terminating north passage in this intersection, did we see anything interesting there?
It looks like a solid wall.
Let's tap around with our 10-foot poles and see if we discover anything.
Yep.
And does the dwarf notice anything unusual about the architecture?
No. And you spend some time tapping on the walls and you find nothing.
Okay. And we will continue to the west to the next four-way.
30 minutes have passed. Oh, and the treasurer. Did I even mention that one? Treasurer is Istvan. Could you be the treasurer, please?
Yes, Egan, I can do this.
Thank you very much. Okay.
Pardon?
No. Nothing. Okay. This seems to be an unfinished section of this complex. It loops back around and then enters a complex area of turns and tunnels, all tightly wound within about 40 feet. At this four-way intersection to the northwest, your lantern is it torch or lantern light, by the way? What do we have on that? Torchlight. Your torchlight is cast on a set of stairs that go up.
Interesting.
And then that passage to the south goes to the door, I think.
Yeah, that's right. Sorry. Yeah,
That's
there's a door here, yeah.
Yeah, making sure I'm following it correctly. Okay. Do we want to listen at the door, I think? See if we can hear anything behind it. Is it a wooden door? Stone door? What does it look like?
This is a heavy oaken wooden door with iron banding and reinforced with iron. It has a big round, what do you call that? A knocker? Yeah.
Or knocker or handle?
Handle, yeah.
Okay.
You want to listen to it? Okay.
Let's listen.
You're certain that you hear the voices of many men, over 24. This clearly goes back to that circular chamber.
Okay. So there are stairs, but there's also continuing passages past the stairs? That's what this looks like?
Going on to the west, there's a complex series of like weaving passages that are just like little tiny short hallways. Almost like a little tiny catacomb with little dividing walls and stuff.
Gotcha.
It otherwise forms another four-way passage to the west.
Running into a lot of stairs here. What do you think about going upstairs?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe it's easier upstairs.
It shouldn't go too far, I would think, because we're only 30 feet under the ground.
You come to a circular room here. It terminates. There's a mural on the western wall. The two dwarves sense that there is construction that has been done on that wall. The masonry is different than the surrounding walls.
What does the mural depict?
These are older. It looks like no one has been here for a very long time. This artwork is realistic, and although it's covered in dust, you can see the outlines of muscles of great heroes clad in sandals and old armor.
I think we have to spend a turn to look for traps specifically. Do we want to try to examine behind this mural?
Yeah, I think we should take a look at that new construction or whatever.
Okay, let's have we'll all look for traps first, and then we'll see if we can pick at the mural or examine behind it.
You find no traps. 10 minutes passes.
Okay.
It's been now 40 minutes.
Yeah, let's see if we can. Let's see if this is like a. Would it be a secret door? Is this like level to the ground? The mural goes all the way to the ground, or is it more waist level?
This is. Huh. Why am I not able to? Oh, I see. It is. No, it does not go all the way. It's not flush with the ground. It has like a step up It's kind of like 6 inches off the ground. And yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I was thinking search for secret doors is next, unless it was very high.
Okay. It is not. Okay, you're able to slide the stone. And you find a doorway. It terminates against another wall after 10 feet with another mural. Do you do the same thing?
Is it the same style of mural?
It's the same.
All right, let's poke into the room first with 10-foot poles, and at the mural also, but then we will do the same thing if nothing happens.
Okay. All right. Likewise, you find that this is about 6 inches off the ground, and you're able to slide it. You find a hallway that zags to the west, and otherwise it goes diagonally to the southeast, beyond the edge of your torchlight. The hallway to the north goes north about 30 feet, and then it goes 45 degrees to the southwest for about 30 feet. The hallway to the southeast continues on beyond your torchlight, beyond 30 feet.
Let's go ahead to the northwest first, to the north, and then to the west.
Okay. Let's see. How to describe this? You have you go to the northwest, and you see here a prison cell. To the south, it continues on a hallway. There's another hallway on the other side. You can't see what's over there from where you are, but there's a hallway to the northwest where it narrows. But from right here, there is a jail. And it's unguarded. Someone rushes up against the bars and then grabs the bars. He's wearing plate armor. He's a human. And in an old Germanic accent, he's wearing Imperial armor, that is to say modern armor. He grabs the bars. He says, "They're lying to you. They're lying to you. Let me out."
Who's lying? Who are you talking about?
The Order. The Order. I know. I've seen your kind come down here. You should let me out. We should get out of here. Do you want treasure? I can show you where treasure is. He has a gambeson and chain armor and a coif and like modern armor, but no weapon.
When were you put here? How long have you been here?
There's no time to explain. My brothers, they cast me down here. They lie. It's all a lie. I know now. This whole place. This is hell. But if
we don't have a key for your cell, so we cannot let you out at this time. But we can look for one. Do you know where we should?
You don't have anyone that could work this lock? Aren't you tomb robbers?
Oh
I
no.
don't think we do. I thought-
We are simple and honest adventurers.
Honest. Honor. I will tell you. I'll make you a deal.
Let's hear it.
And he points to well, I don't know actually. Your last guy was a cleric, but he died. Are there any clerics here?
No. We're all fighting men.
Yeah. Okay, never mind. He says, I will tell you where treasure is if you promise on your word before the Most High God, on pain of curse that I place on you, that you find the key from my brothers, and you get me out of here, for this place is hell. If you came here for treasure, it's here, but there are worse things here. I want nothing to do with this place. I will go into the woods and I will be a rook.
What do the bars look like?
The bars are thin metal bars.
Can we break them?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll ask him first to tell us where the treasure is and tell him we can perhaps break the bars after he tells us.
Okay. He will tell you that that's not right.
Isinger kind of backs away. He'll take no oaths for this man.
No, we don't need to make an oath. We just need to smash the bars after he tells us.
You can find a key for my brothers. They rest here. Nearby, there are stairs that lead up, or I'm sorry, they lead down to where my brothers guard the entrance, and they claim that they protect the land from monsters. The truth is more than that. If you go toward those stairs and feel on the northern wall where the hallway turns, there is a place there which murderous things from hell come in and out. And they sometimes will try to murder people like you or my brothers. But my brothers know where they come and go. Make it into their hole, their lair, and they've taken everything that they've gathered. For the beings here do that. They take the riches from people that come in here and they gather it across the ages. What they find in the wilderness and from families.
Okay, so near stairs down on the northern wall, he says. Okay.
So he knows where we came from. I'll ask him, is that where we came from? You saw us come in, so we go back the way we came? Is that what you mean?
Yes, it's that way. And then on the northern wall where it turns.
I think
Okay.
But beware those creatures. They are nothing but murder and hate.
Okay.
Is this guy stout looking? Like, could he fight? Would he want to fight with us?
Oh yeah, if you get him out of here, he'll fight. But I'll only fight with you if you agree to get me out of here. Take me back to the entrance, sneak past my brothers, get me out of here. I'll disappear in the wilderness forever. I'll be no harm to any man.
It also sounds like he has no weapon, right? He just has armor.
Yeah, he has no weapon right now.
Someone have an extra dagger.
I don't have any extra weapons.
I mean, I have a sword and a spear, so I can give him the sword, take the spear, get in the second rank, and maybe not die.
Okay. Yeah, I'll break the bars and release this guy.
Okay. Let's see here.
Did he describe to us where the actual key is, or was he saying that the creatures took it?
No, the key he'll tell you is where he says where my brothers sleep. They have a series of barricades, secret passages. It's just here, and he points to the northern wall. In fact, it's right. In fact, we should move quickly.
The northern wall of the cell.
Right here.
Hmm.
Oh, running out of space.
He says that there are secret doors that lead into where his brothers rest.
Yeah, I don't think we want to mess with that, so we'll have to break them out. Or we'll try to bend, and it might make some noise, but maybe it won't be as loud as like hammering or anything.
Okay, so I will treat this as a stuck door check. Yeah.
We'll devote as many people as we can to squeeze in. At least 2 people can.
This will make a lot of noise, but we'll start with, does anyone have a strength of less than 7?
Sure.
It'll get a little more complicated, but then I can look at the math as we go here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, no one has a strength of less than 7. Here we go. Well, that did it right there anyway. And then everybody made a bunch of noise. Okay. What's your new character's name there, Colin?
I didn't make him one yet. Let's
Does he even need one? Do we even want to worry about that? Colin's character, you rip the bars open. They're rusted anyway. He's kind of mangy and raggedy and starved looking, and he stumbles out. If you hand him a sword, he'll take it, and he'll say, "I'll help you with these beasts, and you can take what you want, but then get me out of here." And he'll lead you back to the wall. And there is had you stopped here for a moment and looked, there's a portion of the wall. It's not a mural, but it's broken in places. And he'll ask, "Does anyone have that pole?" Somebody said they had a pole, right? And he'll suggest just prying it. And the question is, do you let him do all this, is the question.
Well, first question. So this is back in the circular room where we first came up?
This
where the mural was?
This is after you exit the circular room and then to the north before it zags back.
I see. Before the second mural.
Yeah. No.
No?
It's after the 2 first secret doors we found. There was like a alcove in the north.
Oh, okay.
As it's zagged to the north.
Yeah, in the zag. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you let him do it?
Yes.
Oh.
All right. You all will not be surprised. That's good news. They are also not surprised.
There we go.
There are merely 2 hyena beast-like beast men in here. Don't worry, he's not that big. Let me fix that.
Oh, he looks friendly.
Yes.
This is just like Teresa.
Hopefully no minotaurs.
And there are only 2 of them, and they are sitting on the bodies of some of their fallen kin, which are rotted and covered in flies and maggots, and they are eating their own people. And there is a pile of treasure here, a pile. And they're going to make a morale check because there are a lot of you. And they pass, and they will fight to the death. And so, Colin, roll a d6, please. You're still able to act first. Any spells? No spells. All right. Everybody can roll to hit if they wish. Your target is armor class 5, which when a man is attacking at level 1, armor class 5, you have to roll a 14.
I think we all miss, except for. Well, let's see if our new companion hits. Let's see how.
Who's gonna? Do you want me to roll for him?
Yeah, you should do it. Colin.
Yeah.
Sure. What are you saying, John?
I think I hit. I have a +1 strength.
Oh, you're you sound really far away now. But
Ooh, nice.
nice. Yeah, go ahead and roll for damage, John and Colin.
5. That's our he's already earned his keep here.
All right, you slay one of them. Monstrous black blood splatters against a dank circular stone wall, and then the other one is wounded and screams an inhuman scream, and he is going to make another morale check to be subdued, and he fails, and he drops to his knees, and in an inhuman language squeals and begs to be your slave.
Do you understand us?
Sure.
Yes.
Why not?
So I'll point to our ostlers and say, and point to him and just like make a show of holding a bag and see if he nods. Or
He lopes toward a bag and starts like hauling treasure into it. He's been through this before. Meanwhile, the guy that you brought with you, he says, "If my brothers find you with this monster, they will kill you."
Okay. How much treasure is in here?
Yeah. This might be the end tonight. You guys can tell me. We have to figure out what you can carry. This is
We have the mule.
Yeah.
yeah.
And
8
3 people, I think.
8,000 silver pennies, 5,000 gold pieces. John, are you able to copy this down?
I'm getting
I don't want to spring it on you.
Yeah, I got it.
Thank you, John. 7 gems, 1 10 gold piece gem, 50 gold piece, 100 gold piece, and 1 5,000 gold piece gem. 6 pieces of jewelry, 1 700 gold piece, 3 that are 1,000 gold pieces, 1 that is 3,000 gold pieces, 1 that is 4,000 gold pieces, and 1 that is 6,000 gold pieces. This is what this guy rolled and came up with. Greg Svensson. I know that sounds outrageous, but that's what he got.
Bonkers.
I think even if we can carry more than this, we're still leaving with this.
Yeah. Okay. So you guys, all right, well, let's see if you can get out of here, if that's the plan.
Yeah, let's throw like whatever cloak. Go ahead, John.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can we throw a cloak on our hyena man to like, so from the back they
Sure.
can't easily tell?
Yeah.
Yep. In fact, we'll get Albrecht's old like.
Oh,
cloak.
I didn't roll if he spoke common either. I got to roll that. I forgot that roll. Okay, here we go. He does not. He does not. Okay. So,
Alright.
All right. You
Does everyone agree to exit before I make this decision?
I
Sound good,
agree.
everybody? Yeah.
Press on, we can get more.
Jehan, you, if you can describe to me how to get out of here, I will roll the encounters.
Yeah. Well, I think I'll just put my map in the chat, I guess, with where we currently are, and I think where we're going to. So I think this is where we are right now, and I'll just put it in the chat we're in right now, the March 25th chat.
Oh, okay.
This is the little lair, and that to the right is the circular room. And then this is what I have for the map of where we entered and whatnot, the like ground floor. So we go down the stairs, we go southeast, we pass by the first four-way, and then from the second four-way we go south until we come across like the circular room and the corridor that leads downwards, where we go eastwards to the main entrance.
That's what I have too.
Colin, roll a d6.
Oh no.
Great map.
Yeah, great job.
I hope that's
Oh,
good.
that is really good news, at least. Okay. So, do I have this right? 1 to 2. Yeah, I have this right. Okay. And so there are 6 of them. There are 2 of them. Okay, they're going to be afraid with a penalty. What did I roll? And they're going to fight. You have 2 hungry, mangy-looking, glowing eyes in the dark that block your exit at that circular room again.
They're back.
They look fattened off the bodies of their dead friends. Any spells? No spells. Roll a d6 for initiative. They are 60 feet away, by the way. You have to be at 90 feet if you want to try to run, but they're in the direction you're trying to go unless you go through one of those doors to where those knights are. Okay, you got a 2. I got a 4. They're able to act first. They are going to rush to attack you. They are fast. They are upon you, and they will move. All right, movement. And is anyone firing a missile?
Nope.
No one's firing missiles. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, you're really
Okay.
soft. You're like,
Yeah.
You sound like you're really far away. I'll turn you up here.
You might be using the wrong microphone or something.
Yeah, I think that's what happened. I think Discord picked up a different microphone. All right, go ahead and fire your missiles. Which type of missile? Is it got rate of fire 2?
Short bow.
Yeah, rate of fire 2. Let's do it. Okay, 1 hits. You kill one of them. Before it gets to you, the other one will attack. Oh no.
Oh no.
Haruk, does a 17 hit?
I'm in the second rank, I believe.
Ah, who's in the first rank?
I am Colin's character.
What's
as yet unnamed.
your
Which is
armor
the-
class?
3.
3. I think a 3 does hit, doesn't it? A 17? Just barely.
I'm not sure actually what the creature.
17 hits armor class 2 at level 1.
All right.
No, monster attacking level 1, 17 hits armor class 2, yes. Okay, and does 1 damage. and you are not poisoned. You still up?
Yep.
All right, everybody can attack this rat if you want.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good actually.
There it is.
So I rolled 18 to hit and 6 damage.
You bash its skull
What was
in.
the thermal class again? Oh,
Got
never mind.
20
Nice.
All right.
damage.
Don't suppose these rats got
Or it's
any
probably
meat
dead
on them?
already, though.
Yeah, it's dead.
Revenge.
Yeah. Unfortunately, these rats only have in their jaws the dead bodies of their kin.
Yeah, alright. Sounds good.
Okay, so let's see here. You, I see that you make it back to the stairs, going through the circular passage. You make it back to the surface. An hour and 30 minutes has passed. It is still the same day, which is also very important because that means you're able to make it back to Tharnberg by evening. You make it back to Tharnberg safely to the mead hall. And he never gives you his name, but he is good to his word, and he disappears into the wilderness. And he says, I have nothing left that I want to... I want nothing left to do with the realm of law. And he walks into the forest, and you never see him again. And you have a hyena man. What do you do with him?
I mean...
Buy manacles
okay.
and put chains on him. Let's use him.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Find a place to tie him up.
He can be our well, he's a new porter, certainly. So.
Yeah, I suppose well, I don't even think we necessarily need manacles. He can just serve as one of our porters.
Need to
Yeah.
teach
Give
him
him-
common.
Yeah.
We'll
Give him
well.
scraps of food, teach him a few
Yeah.
words, teach him like talk,
Convert him to Christ. The hyena man.
It's a good thing Albrecht isn't around anymore.
Yeah.
Well, I
Oh,
mean, I'm
actually, yeah,
neutral.
you're
I
a
don't
bunch of
care about
fighting men now.
convincing
Yeah.
him.
Never mind. You all probably worship alien gods or something for all I know right now. All right. Well, and you made it back to Tharnberg. Most of you did, with a lot of treasure, and that ends our adventure for the night. Otherworld is a living world medieval fantasy wargaming club. We play Dungeons and Dragons as it was, just prior to and just after its publication in 1974. We upload our play reports and play sessions online for anyone to review, learn from, or critique. If you're interested in joining us, our contact information is in the description.